Now, this reorganization video has been on my to-do list for quite a while because I'm moving, and this is going to be the last one that I'll be doing in this house, the place that I started my YouTube channel, and things just kicked off here and I started collecting manga. So this is gonna be, maybe not for you guys, but at least for me, this one's gonna be kind of like a bittersweet moment where this will be the last time I sort of reorganize, or at least majorly reorganize my manga collection before I leave this apartment. So I really hope you do enjoy it. And on top of everything, I've bought a lot of manga recently. I don't know if you've been watching the videos on the channel, but I've been spending some money on manga, and definitely it's time to reorganize the shelves that are behind me. But before we go ahead and jump on into today's video, I would like to ask the question to you at home. Are you the kind of person where you find yourself reorganizing your manga collection after every haul? Or are you the kind of person where after every few months or weeks, then you sort of reassess and then you organize from there? All right, but without further ado, let's dive into this video. This one's gonna be a little bit of a bittersweet one, at least for myself. I'm gonna have a blast making this one. And yeah, it's time to clean, reorganize, and just assess my manga collection here before I move. Okay, so I'll see you in just a second. All right, talk soon. So the first thing that we're gonna have to do, oh wait, hold on, where's my coffee? Hold on, where's my coffee? Oh, it's right here. I got it. Okay, here we go. Okay, got the coffee. All right, so we gotta get the show on the road. Now, before I take off all of the manga, we're gonna clean, and I have to swap out all of the batteries. So if you've never seen any one of my videos before, all of these shelves here, they're custom, they're on the wall. I have two right here. Then I have 1, 2, 3 as the middle layer, and then I have 1, 2, and 3 as the second tier, and then there's one singular little shelf for the bigger volumes that I do own down below the bottom. Okay, now coming back on track, all of these are actually battery powered, okay? And now you can't really see it, but right here there are these little packs that if I can take one off of the wall, this is what they would look like, and they all carry these 3 AA batteries, each and every one of them. So as you can probably guess, it kind of takes a little bit of money to keep these shelves going and looking nice for the videos in my home. This neon light sign, just so I didn't have a cable dropping down and I wanted to go for that minimalist sort of just floating shelves sort of aesthetic here for my collection. This actually goes through the wall, which you'll see. So this cable is run through the wall, and there's an outlet. If you were to walk through this wall, there's an outlet at the very top here in my kitchen. Okay, so where are they? Oh, they're right here. Okay, cool. So as you could guess by now, we have a lot of batteries to take out, which we're gonna recycle. You should always recycle your batteries properly. If you're gonna care about the earth, let's promote that here on the channel. All right, let's take care of the earth. So this is me at the beginning of the process, where I'm simply just replacing all of the batteries in the cartridges on my individual shelves that make up my collection, and of course I'm making sure to recycle all of the old batteries properly. For those of you wondering, I have a total of 18 batteries that I need to replace, so as you can imagine, I spend a decent amount on batteries per year. So as I'm speeding through this, I may have a clip of me catching myself actually ordering sushi. I do it as like a little thing that I do every manga reorganization video. And this is what it should finally look like before we start swapping out the manga. Nothing really beats that fresh glow of brand new batteries. I just love this aesthetic, especially when I come home at night. Now, this is the part of the video where I get to take all of my manga off of the shelves, dust the shelves, and the reorganization can begin. Now, it might not look at first glance that this is not really a bunch of manga, but as you can see here, it's quickly starting to pile up. Like, really starting to pile up. For those that are curious, I will, later on in the video, go over how many manga volumes in total I have in my manga collection. So, I filled up this cart and I had to go get my library cart just to get the rest of the manga off of the shelves. So this is my library cart. Listen, this is one of the best purchases I've made regarding my manga collection that isn't another manga volume itself. These come in handy so often. I'll actually link one of these down below in the description box. I highly recommend it if you have any sort of decently sized manga collection or book collection. Now for my most entertaining content I have on my channel. Well, you're literally watching me dust my shelves. I mean, that's what's happening. Let's not, pretend it's something else. I'm literally just making sure all of the dust and everything is off of the shelves. Nothing special. And there you have it. If you've never seen 2 carts filled with manga, now you have. All right, so it's not every day you get to see my shelves without anything on them. So that's what they look like. I don't know if I've ever actually shown like the entirety of my shelves without like anything on them, but I mean, that's what they look like. And I have my library cart filled with my manga and this whole giant little mini cart here filled with all of the manga that was currently on the shelves. So what I have to do now is start the task of figuring out how I want to reorganize it. Do I want to do it by mangaka? Do I want to do it by aesthetic? Do I want to do it by, large volumes to small volumes or vice versa? I don't know. So that's going to be kind of the process of the video. But now that everything is wiped down, clean, de-dusted, all of the manga is off, now that we can start. So what I'm going to do so I can free up some of the space so I can now take some of the new manga, put it onto the little library cart that I have here. What I'm going to do is start to put the stuff that I'm going to keep on the shelves. All right, so one thing you guys should be aware of. When you're watching my videos and you see my backdrop, a lot of you think that is my manga collection. What you should know is that what you're seeing is more or less my manga display case, and that my entire manga collection goes over the span of 2 shelves. What you see on screen and stuff that you should be seeing now in the B-roll, which is what I like to call my storage unit or my storage shelves for my manga collection. You ever think to yourself, you might have a little too much manga? But this is where we are right now. We got Tokyo Ghoul down to the bottom right here. So it's moved from over here, where this is all now empty. It's gone to over here. I like the look of it better. I want it to be on the other side of the screen. And I'm moving Wotakoi, if you guys are a fan of Wotakoi here, I'm moving Wotakoi all the way over to the left. Keep in mind, volume 5 for Wotakoi is coming out. So what I'm going to be doing now is, I think right here, I want this to be like the Yu Yu Hakusho area. I think like it's center, but below middle shelf. I think this is where I'm gonna put Blade of the Immortal, or I might put Blade of the Immortal right here. Where is it? Right here, right here. So I don't quite know how it's gonna go. I mean, you'll obviously see in the video, but as of right now, I think I'm gonna put Yu Yu Hakusho right here. You'll be able to see it on screen. It's a series that I'm currently collecting right now, and then we'll see what's gonna end up going right over here. But that's my little progress check for the video, okay? Check back in soon. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Getting to reorganize my entire collection in an afternoon with coffee and just, cleaning the whole thing and just giving it some love and care, it's honestly one of my favorite things, and I find it oddly therapeutic. And this is the part of the video where I'm putting all of the Blade of the Immortal volumes in the top left. We'll talk about that in just a second. We got all of the Tokyo Ghoul down on the lower left-hand side. Continuing on, we have the Yu Yu Hakusho. I'm not a fan of how it dips, but you know what? I want to have the Yu Yu Hakusho not front and center, but I want to have the Yu Yu Hakusho right below it. You guys will be able to see it when I'm, filming my videos and whatnot when I'm on camera. And at the time of recording this video, we should have the third omnibus coming out relatively soon. I do have it on pre-order, so it'll go right in between the Blue Giant and the Shaman King one. So I think this is going to be the new omnibus shelf down here in the, I guess for you guys, it would be the lower right-hand side. I think that's how it would go on camera. I'm not a fan of this. This is like a little space. I can put my finger between it. So I'm going to find something to put here. I don't know, but this seems like a pretty cool, clean look. This used to be right here. We're gonna leave this open, and then now this will go up here. So this is the entire Blade of the Immortal collection. I'm really happy that I have these omnibuses too. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on the new deluxe editions or the new, I think they're the deluxe editions for Blade of the Immortal, but I really like the old ones, man. These just have such like an iconic look. Everyone knows what they are when they see them, and I don't know, I'm happy with them. The One Piece box sets down in the corner. I only really put them on my shelves for videos, and the 3 box sets actually fit perfectly. 1, 2, and 3. They fit perfectly there, and I love that. But for now, they're gonna stay in the box sets, especially because I'm gonna be moving, so we're not gonna put any One Piece on the shelves, at least for now, until I get bigger bookshelves probably in my next apartment. So picking up the pace here, I mean, this is honestly one of my favorite new shelves. Most of these are newer volumes, except for, I guess, Kaiji and Wotakoi. You guys have seen those before in previous collections. Now, this is a new move for my collection. I wanted to have both Blade of the Immortal and Vinland Saga in the upper corners, sort of as just like attention-grabbing, iconic pillars of my collection that would not only grab your attention as, you know, someone that is watching the video, but if someone were to come in my house or something like that, they would be at eye level. And to be honest, I'm always standing in front of my collection, and I you know, selfishly, I want them at eye level as well. So what you're not seeing is all of the times that I was just sort of fiddling with what I wanted in the center shelves and the shelf on the right that you're seeing me fill in now. And to my surprise, I wound up with Monster, and of course Hinamatsuri and Ajin. These series mean a lot to me, and I highly recommend them, even if you don't hear me talk about them too much, although who knows, there might be a video on Monster coming out. Now, let me know down in the comments, but whenever I have a manga collection sort of reorganization videos, I always find myself distracted in reading manga at some point or another. Now, since this is a manga collection reorganization sort of, video, I thought it'd be cool for you guys to submit some questions for me to answer during today's video over on Instagram. So thank you, first of all, for everyone for submitting your questions. There were way too many for me to just even contemplate answering in just one video in a little segment of this video. Okay, so for the first question, I like this one. Let's go with this one. And the question is, what manga series do I think should be talked about more, or that people should just generally read? Okay, I really like this question. Thank you for submitting this one. It's really easy for me to answer. I just did a video on March Comes in Like a Lion. A little card should appear in the upper right-hand corner, so check that video out whenever you have the time. But this is a series that just got picked up by Denpa, so we can finally get the official English translation. I'm really looking forward for it to come out. Now, it's not going to come out until sometime around the summer of 2022, but still, nonetheless, hype around that, and I definitely think more people should look into March Comes in Like a Lion. Alright, so this is a pretty fun one. If I can get a tattoo of any manga or anime character, what would I get? Look, I don't know if this counts, but I kind of already have a Pokemon tattoo. So this is a question that I get asked a lot. In fact, it might be one of the most common questions that I get, whether it be in the DMs, the comment sections, or just like in general. This is the quintessential question of how many manga volumes do I have in my collection. As you can see here, the bookcase is right there, and then I have my manga display case, which is right here. And totaling it up, last time I counted, it's somewhere over the range of like 350 volumes. So somewhere past 350, but not by much. So we're in that ballpark. This is a one that I don't understand why I get this question as much as I do. Who is my manga tube crush? Guys. She's asking a question that I do get from time to time, which is what would be a TV show that isn't anime that I've seen recently that I do like? And that would have to be Girl from Nowhere, I believe is what it was called. It's on Netflix. I think it's a Netflix original. It's really good. If you haven't checked it out, maybe check that one out this weekend, okay? A lot of you guys are asking what city I'm moving to. Come on, guys. I'm not going to tell you what city I'm moving to. I'm going to stay in California, but yeah, let's not get into that, okay? All right, that was actually a lot of fun, and if you guys ever want to submit some questions in future videos, make sure you're following me either on Twitter or on Instagram. Links to all of that will be down below. Thank you for everyone once again that submitted some questions. I'm sorry if I didn't get to yours, but thank you once again from the bottom of my heart, and back to the video. I ordered lunch, if you guys can see here. Make sure nothing opens up. I'll eat this in just a second after I'm done filming. But let's talk about the new setup. Look at this, you guys. Look. Now, as you can see here down in the lower right-hand corner here in the center, and all the way in the right hand right here, on the right-hand side, there are some empty spaces. This is done on purpose. There's gonna be some volumes coming out. Like, I wanna finish Yu Yu Hakusho, and I think Yu Yu Hakusho is 19 volumes. I should know since I'm hunting them all down, but I believe it's 19 volumes. Someone can fact check me down below in the comment section, but this should be enough space for 3 volumes right here. So I want this to finish. So we'll have Tokyo Ghoul all the way right here. Boom, 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 boom. Tokyo Ghoul read, boom, 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 boom. And then Yu Yu Hakusho will be right here. Let me zoom in really quickly. Boom, bang. All right, let's continue on with the upper shelves right here. This is the middle section. We have Wotakoi. I put Wotakoi all the way over here. And then we have Mason Ikoku right here, 3 volumes. All right, so I know that there's going to be more volumes for Mason Ikoku and Barakuman, which I am collecting, and you can see that right here. Let me move out of the way of the camera. Boom. You can see Mason Ikoku 3 volumes. 4 is out right now for Mason Ikoku, so I will collect that and maybe take out something over here. I will collect the 4th one, put it here. Same with Barakuman. Moving over, we have Hell's Paradise Volume 1. Zom 100 Volume 2, Volumes 1 and 2, excuse me. And then we have Land of the Lustrous. We got 2 volumes of that. I can't wait to start reading this little section right here. I can't wait to start reading it. And then good old Kaiji. I have a lot I can say about Monster, but for now, this isn't that video. Let's continue on, okay? So let's zoom back in. So we have Monster in its entirety, volumes 1 to 9, that's taking dead center shelf. All right, let me see if I can zoom out just a little bit. Okay, dead center shelf right there. And then we're gonna continue on to Hinamatsuri, all 12 volumes that are out for Hinamatsuri as of right now. Let me see if I can make them all a little flush here right now. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, that looks really good. I really want Hinamatsuri to be talked about more. That's why I'm having it here dead center. So if you haven't checked out the anime, check out the anime for Hinamatsuri. But if you want to get into the manga, I highly recommend it. I think I'm the only YouTuber talking about Hinamatsuri, and I really wish this had a little more traction or just Google searches for it, okay? This is definitely an underrated series. All right, now continuing on, let's zoom in all the way here. We have Ajin. Let me see if I can get closer to that, all right? All the way over here, we have Ajin almost in its entirety. I believe that we're gonna have 17 volumes in Ajin. So I have volumes 1 to 16 as of right now, which is the latest release. Then continuing over, this is the little light novel section here. We have Overlord volumes 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm currently reading volume 1 right now. I'm just about done with it. And then we have Bunny Girl Senpai. Blade of the Immortal take up like the left side right here, these individual little floating shelves. It just seems so powerful. Like boom, right here. And over here on the other side of the shelf, all alone, perfectly fit, is Vinland Saga right here, volumes 1 to 11. And I love how it fits perfect. In one of these units, it just fits absolutely perfect. Now, if for those of you thinking, what am I gonna do when volume 12 comes out? I don't, that's a question that future Boogie's gonna have to worry about, okay? Let's not get it confused, you know? Let's focus on one video at a time. All right, guys, this video is sponsored by RightStufAnime.com. RightStuf is an anime and manga online retail shop known for their competitive pricing and phenomenal packaging. Now through the end of July, RightStuf is offering a deal for the BoogieSnacks community to get some free blind boxes in with your next order. Now the codes work as following. For all orders $10 and above, use code BoogieSummer1. For all orders $30 and above, use code BoogieSummer5. And for orders $60 and higher, use code BoogieSummer10. Once again, RightStuf will throw in some free blind boxes in with your next manga haul or purchase over at RightStuf. My gift to you guys, happy reading this summer. And for everyone that wants to go ahead and support the channel, my affiliate links are down below. All of you that keep smashing that link every month, thank you from the bottom of my heart. The little bit goes a long way. All right, back to the video. All right, and that wraps up my new manga collection reorganization video. Now, remember, I wanted to keep some space down at the bottom, so we do have a little bit of gap right here where I'm gonna fit the rest of Yu Yu Hakusho that I'm currently hunting. Same with over here. This is gonna have a little bit of room for the Shaman King Omnibus and the Blue Giant Next Omnibus. Now, this video did mean a lot to me because this is the final setup that I am gonna have at this apartment where it all started on my channel. Now, before we get all sentimental, I'm gonna save that for my last manga collection. I'll do that this summer before I move. I've always used this collection as sort of a window into what I'm in currently. It's not a display of my most valuable series or, you know, things that I want to show off to you guys. It's what I'm currently into now. So always pay attention to the background of my videos. All right, so with that being said, I do just want to take a second and say thank you to everyone that has been watching this channel. We have been experiencing a little bit of growth, which is really exciting. There's a lot of new people watching this channel right now. So first of all, welcome to the community, everyone. If you would like, go ahead and introduce yourself down below in the comment section if you haven't. Just thank you so much for watching my videos and just experiencing my journey with me and sharing your journey all the time down below in the comment section, or whether you're in my Discord or you show up on my streams. Thank you so much. I mean, it means the absolute world to me. And we're gonna save all of the tears and the, you know, the gushy stuff. We're gonna save all of that for my collection video that I'll be filming shortly. But this is what the final setup is going to be, at least for now, in this apartment where it all started. So just, I really wanted to say, you know, thanks you guys. It means a lot, more than you can ever know. All right, so I think we're gonna wrap things up here. If you'd like to go ahead and support the channel, go ahead and mash that like button down below. It lets me know that you're watching at home and I can continue to make more content just like this. And of course, as always, nothing has changed. If you'd like to stick around for more content, go ahead and mash that subscribe button. We would love to have you in the community. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. This is my final setup. It means the world to me, so thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good night.